Hi Libra, what's up? Welcome to your April reading. I hope you're all doing very well. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you guys, get some insight, guidance, see what you can expect in the near future for the month of April 2025. If this reading is helpful or insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. Private readings are available down below if you're interested. And yeah, let's get right into your messages. Let's see what messages want to come through for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements in the month of April 2025. How is Libra doing? What do my Libras need to know? Oh my god. We have the same card that came out in Aries reading. We have Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? And align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Wow. So you know what? This feels kind of like there's something you have a lot of love for. There's something you care about very deeply, but you've reached this time in your life where it has to come to an end, or it's time to break free. It's time to remove yourself from some sort of limitation or limiting belief, or it's an energy, it's some kind of attachment that has been really hindering your growth. Okay, and you know that it's kind of like a mother's intuition when she knows, and this is so fucking true. My mom's intuition, she's so amazing. She does readings as well. She reads for Sagittarius as well as collective readings here and there. I have her in the comments, not in the comments, oh my goodness. I have her in the description box if you're ever interested in checking her out. But her intuition has always been on point, and even like when I was a child growing up, or even when I was in my teens, even to this day, to be honest, when I introduce her to somebody, whether it be a friend or a lover, she knows like instantly whether or not like, oh Jade, like I don't, this person give me red flags, and I'm like, oh, don't worry about it, it's fine. And maybe it takes a couple months, maybe it takes a couple years, but mother's intuition, they be knowing things. They be knowing things. So this kind of is like, it's showing that there is this deep intuition that you have with a situation or a relationship, and maybe you've been giving the benefit of the doubt because you've been really like loving, caring, nurturing, and there just comes to a point, and this is happening in April, where you have to love yourself more than this thing, than this person, than this job, than, you know, like you have to put yourself first. And you have to nurture yourself and take care of yourself and your needs. And if something is not good for you or unhealthy, then this is the month where you recognize, I have to make a change. I have to let this go. I have to walk away. I have to set a boundary. I have to do something because this ain't working no more. Or this is not good for me. Or I've overlooked the red flags. I've tried to just like push them away and like make excuses. But you know what? It's time. This contract needs to come to an end. This is probably related to past lives that you've lived, your soul has gone through and experienced over and over and over, and probably many times in this lifetime too. Your spirit is telling you it's time to break free, and that there's some people that probably aren't coming with you in this chapter of your life. Maybe down the line you'll reconnect, maybe not, who's to say? But at this moment, you and someone else's energy, you're not on the same vibration, and that's okay. And it's like you're parting ways. There are other people that are still stuck in their own traps, their own cycles, their own wounds that need to heal. You can't fix them all, you can't save them all, but you can save yourself. That full moon in Libra that we had last weekend could have been very illuminating as well. There may have been a lot of realizations or truth or clarity that you had around a specific person or a situation in your life, and it just clicked. There's something that is clicking, something that suddenly, you know, just you understand now. Maybe you weren't ready back then, but you now are ready to accept the truth. And the truth is, your intuition about this thing, it's on point. It's known for a long time. And now this is just you kind of starting to digest it, okay? This feels here, you have to, well, I mean, align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Trust the niggle. What is the niggling? Something has to change. Something has to change. Because this isn't working anymore. this, maybe you're enabling someone's habits, cycles, like you're allowing someone to get away with a certain behavior or treatment the way that they're treating you. It just can't go on anymore, and you know that, and you're really reaching this point in your life where you cannot make excuses for this person, even if this is your own child, right? For any parent out there, mother or father, you know, it's kind of like a tough love kind of situation where you can't, or if this is about you and a parent, like if this is between you and your own mother or your own father, like, you know, I'm seeing that there is some kind of distortion that is becoming clear. Like you're seeing through the distortions, you're seeing through some sort of illusion, something that's not real. Maybe there's a label, right? Maybe this is a label that you've put on this person, this expectation of a role that they're supposed to fulfill. But that's just kind of like a human ego thing. Beyond that, on a soulful level, you recognize, your spirit is recognizing like, yo, this ain't it no more. Like, this isn't healthy. This isn't good for me. This is not what I want to continue. I don't see myself living like this the next 5 years, 10 years. Like, this can't go on. So there's something that you're now starting to recognize the truth. It could be a hard pill to swallow. I ain't gonna lie. It could be a hard pill to swallow. Some of you are dimming your light in order to fit in or to stay with this person or stay in this place. And you recognize how you are not serving yourself. You're actually doing yourself a disservice. You're actually doing yourself dirty by dimming your lights, by pretending to be something that you're not, by holding back your truth, by biting your tongue, by shrinking yourself. This is not how it should be. This is not how you should be living your life. Not anymore. Not anymore. So that's intense stuff, Libra. Whew. Intense stuff. Ground. Takes a lot of strength what you're doing, but I'm proud of you, and we're gonna see how this unfolds. Let's get into the tarot. Show me clearly what's going on for Libra. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements in the month of April 2025. What do my Libras need to know, look out for, be aware of in April 2025? Show me clearly. What's going on for Libra? Page of Swords. So, coming into new information. Someone might actually be keeping tabs on you or trying to find things out about you, vice versa. You're trying to figure somebody out here. Let's see what's at the bottom. 7 of Pentacles, an energy of waiting, anticipating, waiting for answers, waiting for clarity, waiting for someone to make a move. Clarity is to come, right? We've seen this in the first set of cards, the oracle cards we use. Clarity is coming in. So start seeking the answers, start searching, start asking the questions, start analyzing, start digging. Like, seriously. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, and then the Queen of Wands. It looks like you could, and 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's something in your life that's not stable. There's something in your life that seems like, well, you invest a lot of time and energy into this, and emotion, might I add, that 8 of Cups. You put a lot of heart into this. It honestly looks like this just isn't what fits your needs or requirements anymore. And 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, it kind of is giving the sense that you're either waiting for the right time to walk away, or you could be walking away, but you keep looking back to see if things have changed, or like there is part of you that wishes you could return to this. Let's see. 10 of Pentacles reversed, the Chariot, and the Devil. Yeah, there's still some kind of attachment here. There's still something that keeps pulling you. You want to look at the Unbound card? See how these beings, they are still stuck. They are still attached. Here, I'm going to say that this is you. This is you. You're freeing yourself. But you may be... It's like the company that you keep. Company that you keep has a huge influence on you, your lifestyle, your habits, your own, the way you think, the way you talk to yourself, your outlook on life. And so you could be free and you're floating, but these beings, these people that may not be the best influence for you, or they're stuck in their own ways and they're unable to break the pattern, it kind of drags you down and it kind of pulls you into that too. You get me? Where you might get sucked back into those old ways that you have broken out of. You're breaking out of. You are becoming maybe clean, right? Maybe you are clean. Maybe you're cleaning up your life. Maybe you're cleaning up your diet. Maybe you're clean from some kind of substance. And certain individuals that are nearby or that are close to you or that you live with or that you go to school with or that you work with, like, it's kind of it just kind of is seeping its way into you, possibly, if you're not careful or if you're not aware, because you have to be very mindful during this time with the Page of Swords. You have to be willing to face the truth or really analyze if this is for you or if it's time to keep moving. Alright, let's keep going. It seems heavier. The last two readings were like very different energies, very different vibes. And so this is just like a whoa, let me just adapt, let me just adjust. This is completely different energy for you. I was gonna call you Aries. I just did Aries reading. Their reading was very much different, but that's okay. Everybody's on different timelines, different journeys. Thank you for being here. We have a King of Cups and the Page of Wands. So a lot of different people in this reading. We even have a Knight of Cups at the bottom. So already I feel that there are just so many different energies that are attached to you, that are pulling at you, that you're just kind of moving around. It's a lot. So for King of Cups, this represents somebody who's very empathic, very compassionate, very healing, understanding, very patient. This is someone who is a natural healer. This is someone who's very intuitive. They can read the room. They can pick up on people's energies, pick up on people's vibes. When you sense something's off, you just know. Someone's energy is off, or someone has their, like, even like look at this Page of Wands. Like typically Page of Wands represents somebody who's very like outgoing and fun and passionate, and that is still the case. But can you notice that the Page of Wands, he's looking the complete opposite way from this King of Cups? It's like somebody has their back turned to you, almost like their attention has wandered elsewhere. And same thing with this Page of Swords, right? The King of Cups looking at the Page of Swords looking elsewhere. So it's both sides. This is so strange. This is so strange. We're gonna pull more cards, of course, but you may have two different interests going on at the same time, or you might just be juggling a lot of different things. Trying to figure this out with y'all. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups at the bottom, the Page of Cups in the reverse, and then Justice. Look at all these people. Look at all these people. And there's someone that's not communicating. We have the Knight of Cups to a Page of Cups in reverse. So I'm feeling like someone's gone just cold turkey, disconnect, or shut off. They may be physically there, but emotionally they aren't present. Emotionally they're unavailable. We have somebody here who is giving their love, someone who is ignoring or shutting down, or they're disinterested. And we have Justice. There's a lesson to be learned here. This person, you may be trying to, so for some, you may be trying to convince this person to recognize you, to see your love, to want your love, to validate, oh wait, wrong card, to validate you and your feelings. Vice versa, you might be dealing with somebody who is trying to get your attention, you're not interested in them, and they're chasing you. And the thing is, that comes from a place of wounding. Chasing someone who is clearly showing they're not interested, or that they are closed off. And that comes to a point where it's like, you have to love yourself enough to recognize that you deserve better. Not this breadcrumb bullshit. Okay? So that kind of goes back to, you have to really be honest, really be real, really be raw with yourself. Maybe it's time to let this go. Maybe you have been dreaming up of a version of this individual in your head that isn't actually in alignment with reality or the present. Maybe you're thinking a lot about how things used to be, or thinking a lot about what the future promises were, but is it aligning with the present? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Someone is definitely being very immature. Page of Cups. I can't even speak. Page of Cups in the reverse. Someone's not communicating. Someone's not being honest. Someone could even be telling you what they think you want to hear, but it's just not truthful, or it's just very childish. Childish. We have 3 pages out in this reading. A lot of different people. We got a knight, we got a king, a lot of different energies, lots of different people. All right. And so people, relationships of all kinds, do tend to be mirrors of ourselves. Keep that in mind. So what is this showing you about yourself? You might be kind of resistant to that. You might be like, no. If you are chasing someone who keeps abandoning you, in what ways are you abandoning yourself? Trust me, I've been there myself. I've done that shit too. Okay? I've been there too. You gotta choose yourself, man. You gotta love yourself. You gotta heal yourself. And, yeah, I don't know, man. This seems intense stuff, Libra. Oh, this card just fucking flew out. It's 10 of Wands. It fell out sideways, which is telling me you're in this process of removing blockages. Not fully out of it, though. Okay, not fully out of it. What's at the bottom? We have the Knight of Cups. Okay, there's a lot of feelings that you have. A lot of feelings that, like, most of the times, if you have deep emotions for somebody, those emotions aren't just gonna, boom, disappear overnight. I wish it was that fucking simple, right? If only it was that fucking easy. Oh, this person isn't interested? Okay, feelings in the garbage, trash, recycle, gone, bye. Like, I wish it was that fucking simple, right? But it isn't. And so, the 10 of Wands sideways with the Knight of Cups, the emotional attachment is definitely lessening, but there's still, it's still there. Knight of Cups, let's see. Oh, is this the same shit from earlier? Knight of Cups, Justice, and then the 7 of Wands. Why do I feel like you keep trying to justify someone's action? You have a Queen of Pentacles. You're trying to protect somebody here because you care. You care very deeply. Ace of Cups and the Sun. Leo energy. We have Libra coming out again. I feel like you're trying to prove yourself, or someone's trying to prove themselves to you. Is it worth it, though? Is it worth it? I don't know. It seems draining. Like, I gotta be real. 10 of Wands, it's a draining energy. And you can't keep going on like this much longer. That's why it's a 10. 10s are all about completion. Whether you like it or not, this is being completed. You're pushing or you're forcing something, possibly. And I'm sorry if you don't want to hear that. But y'all know I keep it 100. Y'all know I keep it real. And so, one last thing, hold on. Because now, as I'm looking at this Page of Wands and then this 10 of Wands sideways, it's like you can't help but look at the optimistic side. You can't help but look at the positives. You see the best in people. You choose to look at the good things. You have such hope. You have such a good heart. You have such true, pure, genuine intentions. And that's just the way that you be looking at the situation. Even though it is hard, even though it's challenging, or even though, you know, maybe it's not as simple, there's this part of you that is refusing to give up, or just quit, or just walk away. Wait, oh, I'm recording. Okay, I just don't have my timer because I don't know how long I've been speaking for. 19 minutes? Okay, we're gonna probably do maybe another 10 minutes. Let me get my timer going. I thought I wasn't recording. I was like, no! My heart. Lord knows that's happened to me many times in the past, and that is devastating as fuck. Okay, but we did it. And what the hell is happening here? It did not want to shuffle like that. I mean, it did, but that was just weird in my hand. Okay. Let's see where you're headed. Let's see where you're going. Not Aries. Hey Aries, if you're watching. Hey. You always showing up. Every freaking Libra reading. What's going on for Libra? What can Libra expect? Look at this card. It just flew out. I think it flipped itself. Don't know if it's upside down or what. It is Emperor in the reverse. Hey Aries! I literally called you and you're here. What's up? Hey. If you're an Aries moon, shout out to the Aries moon tuning in. Comment down below if that's you. I see you. Hey, what's up? Okay, so this is like honestly the energy of needing to surrender to what's out of your control. And I know that's fucking hard, but it makes your life a lot easier when you stop stressing about things that you cannot change. Emperor reversed. There's something that, let's see, wait, hold on. Moon, Magician, Page of Cups reverse, and then the Hangman. We got Pisces coming out here, double. I'm just trying to break this down. I'm sorry for my silence. I'm just like trying to make it make sense. So the Moon and the Magician is showing how you're able to manifest something out of nothing, out of thin air. The Moon is where you're listening to your intuition. You're moving through all the uncertainty. It's a bit discomfort or uncomfortable. There's a little bit of awkwardness. Who knows where this path goes? All you know is that you're just hoping for the best and you have good intentions. You're trying, you know, you're whipping up something in the kitchen and then you put it in the oven and you just pray like, you know, hopefully it tastes good, right? Right? Hopefully it works out. You're trying to get clarity on someone's intentions or someone's feelings though. Like here we have the Page of Cups in reverse again. Magician with the Page of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing if they wanted to, they would. If they wanted to, they would. That's very true. It's very true. The Page of Cups in reverse with the Magician is showing here somebody is intentionally not speaking or avoiding you or just completely not responding. If you're trying to call or text, they just let it ring. They don't answer. It's intentional. Apparently it is what I'm seeing here. And unfortunately, Emperor reverse, there's nothing you can really do to change this person's mind. You could be the full package, but you're at the wrong door. Don't mean you're not a full package. You are the full fucking package. You just arrived at the wrong address, right? It's not you. It's just redirection. What else am I getting from this? You keep trying to figure out why? Emperor reverse and the Moon. Trying to find answers, trying to understand, trying to reason, trying to justify, trying to come up with any logical explanation to make it make sense. But that's really just your mind trying to control the situation, trying to take back control because right now you feel powerless and it's uncomfortable. But you know why all this is happening? Because we gotta resort back to the first cards. You want to know why this is happening? Because you keep asking, well, why? I just want to know why. Why won't they respond? If they don't want to talk, like they could just tell me. Like, you want to know why? The truth is, something's not aligned. Something is truly it's just not for you. Okay? Something is telling you something needs to change. Something needs to change. And you know what? You can't change the person. Because you can't, right? You can't fucking change a person. They want to change themselves. So if you can't change the person, change the person. I see someone say this on Twitter. You can't change a man, change the man. Like, you can't, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, I don't like the cards on this deck, this tarot deck. I'm not going to use this deck. I'm going to use this one instead. But guess what? Most likely, it's still going to tell us the same shit. And I'm getting a cramp in my inner thigh. Oh my God. My fucking Pilates yesterday. This shit killed. That shit burned. And I just got a cramp in my inner thigh. We're gonna try a different deck, okay? We're like, okay, if you don't like the message, change the deck. Let's see what else wants to come out. But you can't stop the messages from coming through. It might just tell us the same shit. Let's see. Let's see. Libra, what do you have to say? Spirit, what do you have to tell Libra? April of 2025. I feel like you really have to surrender to what's out of your control. And I know it's hard, but that's what's needed here. I feel like you're pushing so much, trying to convince yourself, trying to convince someone else, trying to persuade, you know. And I love the whole, like, be delusional, believe in your dreams, like, you can manifest anything you want, and I fucking stand on that, because I've been able to manifest so many incredible things in my life. I'm so grateful for it, and I stand by being Delulu. There does come a point where you have to ask yourself, like, what is your intention? Or, like, is this true? Is this actually for me? Or is this just feeding my ego? Is it actually for my soul and for my highest good? Or is it just because it's a distraction and it feels good for the moment? Like, I don't know, you get me? So anyways, I know I've been yapping, but success always, let's keep moving forwards. All right, and we have the Lovers coming out, which is Gemini energy. Soul contracts. We have the Three of Cups. So here's a little switcheroo of the energy. I'm here for it. I'm liking it so far. Lovers. Talking about soulmate energy, talking about decisions, crossroads, options. And then we have the Three of Cups, which tells me there's union. Reunions for some, there's unity coming towards you with your true match. Good company, good energy, and we even have the Sun underneath the Three of Cups. So I do see some sort of celebration, a fun event, big turnaround of energy. Oh, and we have the Page of Swords coming through again. Hey, welcome back. Use a different deck. It's still here, right? Page of Swords, Page of Swords. Feel like someone's definitely watching you. Someone is watching you. And the best thing is, they're watching you while you're having a fun time, living your life, free, happy, at ease, not stressed at all. Someone's watching you living your best life. And they sure wish they could be part of the fun. They sure wish they were invited to the party. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Keep living your best life. If you miss the bus, are you gonna chase after the bus? No. Sit your ass down, wait for the next one to come around. Right? Okay. Whatever's truly meant for you will never pass you by. Please remember that. And remember, you know, the whole saying, rejection is redirection. It's so fucking true. So Nine of Swords in the reverse. Fool reversed. And the Five of Pentacles reversed. These cards came out all in the reverse when they flew out. But we have the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom. Didn't we have that? No, we didn't. Different reading. Okay. Getting that mixed up. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here, is the longer you look at the situation, like that Seven of Pentacles, the longer that, oh, look at this. Page of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. The longer you sit with this, the longer you look at the situation for what it truly is, instead of making excuses and lying to yourself and trying to manipulate and trying to convince yourself that this is okay or that this is enough or that you're deserving so much more, and you're recognizing that. And there's a better thing, better opportunity that is much more in alignment with you, and you're recognizing that and you're seeing that for what it is, and you feel good about it. Or you feel a sense of relief. Honestly, that Nine of Swords in reverse, huge weight been lifted, huge awakening, huge realization. Okay, the illusion has been shattered, completely just destroyed. What once was, things won't be the same again. Things will definitely be different. Fool reversed, it looks like you don't have the confidence in something anymore. You're no longer interested in, like, you have doubts about it, or you just aren't going to give your energy to something that leaves you unsure, uncertain, or, you know, it's unpredictable. And then the Five of Pentacles in reverse is telling me you're actually getting out of a position of struggle, of loneliness, of some sort of, like, isolation, or someone has been, again, ignoring you. You're no longer taking it personal. It says more about them than it has to do with you. Yeah. Okay. And it does look like there's something. So when we look at the Seven of Pentacles, right? Because it is a card of, like, let's observe where, and this card has showed up in all three readings that I've done today. Capricorn, Aries, and you. You all have had the Seven of Pentacles. It's wild, and it's just crazy. You need to take stock of where you're putting your time, your energy, your money, your love, all of this effort, and what's the return? Is there a return? And not that sounds also kind of transactional. I don't mean it like that. But you know, if you keep putting up with something that is unhealthy, or it's draining you, or it makes you feel unworthy, or, you know, then fuck that shit. It's time to leave. If you are feeling supported, if you're feeling seen, if you feel safe, if you feel heard, understood, appreciated, then fuck yeah, love it, stick it up, like stick it up, stick with it, keep it up, you know what I mean? Like, cool, awesome. But sometimes the Seven of Pentacles, because we see he's looking at the bush, right? We got 6 pentacles over here, cool. There's this one on the ground, and he might be like, you know what, the ground is not that fertile over here. I'm gonna take this pentacle, I'm gonna put it elsewhere and put this somewhere else. We're gonna try something different, we're gonna try something new. And honestly, the fact that the 10 of Pentacles came out after the Page of Pentacles, it does kind of give the sense that you are actually going to be, like, maybe taking your business elsewhere, right? If this is like money related, you may be deciding, like, okay, say you print t-shirts, I don't know, just random fucking thing. You're printing t-shirts with a certain company, and it's a certain amount of price, but maybe the quality is not that good, and you're paying like over maybe your budget, and you're realizing, like, you know what, this is just not, I'm not satisfied. I'm going to try out a few different other brands or companies or whatever the fuck, and maybe it's for a better price, maybe it's like, you know, like a better package deal, agreement, contract, whatever the fuck. You may choose to like take your business elsewhere. Same thing if it's like a relationship, like you might be realizing, you know what, maybe you and I, our values, what we want in life, our goals don't align. And instead of me trying to convince you to change your mind, or you try and convince me to give up my dreams to fulfill yours, like maybe we just aren't compatible. You know, not saying that you're a bad person or, you know, but hey, maybe we're just not meant to be. Like things like that. You're taking your business elsewhere. You're taking your love elsewhere. You're taking your energy elsewhere. And it is a hard pill to swallow at first. But maybe it's not that bad. You know? Like for me, taking vitamin B, like, or like, no, not vitamin B, it's like omega 369, and those are pretty fucking big. Like, I hate taking pills, but if you got a glass of juice or whatever, water, it makes it easier. Who knows, yeah. But see, notice how it's like the same energy coming out, different deck. So you can't change the situation, and it's not shifting, then maybe you just need to go somewhere else. Change the environment, change the place, change the relationship, change the job, change the home, change the car, you know? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm putting down? Well, I think I'm gonna leave your reading here. Pretty intense stuff. Not the easiest of energies, but you're handling it well. And you have a very good attitude despite it all. I love that for you. You're so strong. And, yeah. That is what I got for you, Libra. Hopefully you got something from this reading. I appreciate you. I'm sending you so much love. What am I saying? I'll see you next week. Private readings are available down below. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I think I probably already said that. I don't know. I don't know where the fuck my mind is, but I am done for the day. I've done 3 readings. I've talked too much. I need to go. I hope you enjoy your rest of April? Oh my fucking god. I don't know. Okay, I gotta go. I love you. Bye.